Hey guys, so today I'm going to be giving you 5 healthy swaps for some of your favorite foods. Okay, the first one is instead of regular milk chocolate, substitute dark chocolate. And you might think that it doesn't taste good, but try it. It's actually quite delicious once you get used to it not being sickeningly sweet or super sweet. Dark chocolate is lower in sugar and it has beneficial antioxidants in it. And if I'm making something like my Kodiak waffles on Sunday mornings, I add a few dark chocolate chips, and that combined with some chopped fruit or berries is absolutely delicious. I mean, you can put it in oatmeal. There's a lot of things you can do, but just, be careful how much you use because it does still have sugar in it. We all know sugar isn't good for us in that form anyway. The second healthy swap is going to be a lot of people love to eat chips with a sandwich. It's just a habit that, we've gotten into, and it's a hard habit to break. So I have switched from chips to baby carrots because sometimes you just want something crunchy with your sandwich. And once you get used to it, you won't miss your chips anymore. And of course, carrots have vitamin A, which is really good for your eyes. So, yeah, baby carrots instead of potato chips or whatever chips you normally eat. Okay, the third swap is going to be instead of salad, substitute super greens. What are super greens? Kale, spinach, arugula, and Swiss chard. I was watching a video short by Dr. Eric Berg the other day, and he was saying that you would have to eat 20 cups of salad to equal the nutrition that you get in 1 cup of super greens. And I was like, wow. And my local warehouse club, it's not Costco, it's a different one that we have here in New England, um, has an actual big box of those 4 greens called super greens. And I think it's their house brand though, so it isn't something that would be available nationally. But you could get, 2 small boxes of the 4 that I mentioned and then mix them together yourself. And they are so versatile because you can use them as salad. And buy the organic version, please. You can use them as salad. You can saute them with a little bit of olive oil. Um, Yesterday, I sauteed some in a little bit of oil and then broke 2 eggs into the pan and scrambled the eggs right into the super greens. So I had scrambled eggs with super greens. And then I toasted 1 piece of bread and that was it. Okay, so super greens. Yeah, these are really, really great. I put them on sandwiches. If I'm making like a tuna sandwich, I'll just add a few super greens on top. Um, Number 4, and now this one is going to sound gross, but try it. I'm telling you, it is good. Speaking of tuna sandwiches, substitute mayonnaise for non-fat organic plain yogurt. Sounds disgusting, but I'm telling you, it's really good. Next time you're going to use mayonnaise to make like a tuna sandwich or whatever, just take a little bit of organic plain non-fat yogurt and mix it with whatever you were going to mix it with. That's what I did. I just took 1 bite and I was like, wow, that's actually very good. And of course, you get the benefits of dairy, calcium, and probiotics from the yogurt. And so it's a much healthier version than mayonnaise. And if you read the ingredients on the back of the mayonnaise container, you're going to be pretty surprised at what's in there. I never really thought much about what was in there, but they usually use a very unhealthy oil along with the eggs. So yeah, try yogurt instead of mayonnaise. Not the yogurt that has sugar in it though. That would be really gross. And that's not good for you anyway. So is that five? One, two, three, four. So number five, I saved the best for last because this is super important. Make your own version of pre-made foods, foods that you normally buy pre-made that are loaded with salt and chemicals and God knows what else. Make your own healthy version. Let me give you an example. I am going to make my own burritos today. Now, if you buy a frozen burrito, read the sodium content on the back and you'll be horrified. If you're somebody that is trying to keep track of your blood pressure, I still take my blood pressure reading every single day, and I found a no salt version of canned beans at the store the other day. I couldn't believe it because I had never seen that before, but I think these food manufacturers know that, there are some people out there that have to be careful about salt. So it said no salt, and so I grabbed 2 cans. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to cook some brown rice, and then I'm going to take some of those canned beans, and I'm going to put the cooked rice and a can of those beans in a pan, and I'm going to add some spices. I love cumin, so I'm going to put cumin, but then I also have a pre-mixed spice that's called Creole spice, and that is a combination of like 10 different spices, and I'm going to put some of that and stir it all up. And then I bought a package of whole grain tortillas, and I'm going to heat one of the tortillas up in the toaster oven, and then I'm gonna spoon some of that filling onto the tortilla and fold it up, and I've got my own homemade burrito. I think I might even throw a little bit of super greens on there too, which you normally wouldn't get in a burrito, but why not, right? Extra nutrition, yes, yes, please. So I'll have a homemade delicious burrito that I made myself, that I know exactly what is in it, and whatever I don't eat, which is probably going to be, I'll probably have a pan full of that rice bean spice combination left over. I'll just put it in a container in the refrigerator, and when my husband comes home, I'll ask him if he wants one, and if he does, then he can make one pretty fast, and I'll just keep eating it until it's gone. And it'll be something that's quick and easy to make, because the part that takes all the time is cooking the brown rice. That takes quite a while to cook. But yeah, so whatever it is that you like, do you like pizza? Make your own pizza. If you control the ingredients that go in there, like I make my own pizzas all the time. And I think I told you about that in a previous video. And that way I know how much salt is going into it, and I can control the portion instead of, getting a pizza and then eating too much. Or even buying like a frozen pizza. Those things are loaded with salt. So that has been the key for me in getting my blood pressure under control. I've had 4 days in a row now with normal blood pressure readings. And I can't even believe it because I didn't think that was going to be possible without medication. But my doctor looked at my numbers and decided that I didn't need the medication after all. Some of the numbers were questionable, but I've been working on it as hard as possible, and my numbers are normal now. Well, I have to still be careful, what I eat and how much I eat, and I exercise every day. I go for two walks every single day. Yesterday it was pouring, so I only got to go for one walk, but one walk is better than no walks. So on a day that's just really horrible, like let's say it's winter and it's 10 below zero or whatever, I'll just do step aerobics in the house. And, you do what you can. So, anyways, those are my 5 healthy substitutes for other things that are not so healthy. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. I'm going to add this video to my playlist that I have on my channel page that has a list of all the videos that have anything to do with food. So if you like this video and you haven't seen any of the others, check out the ones on the playlist. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.